Okay, good morning, everybody. I think it's day 57. It's September 23rd, which is my mother's birthday. Um, let's see, what order I want to put this in. Well, first let me tell you, it is pouring rain outside. So one of the hardest things I'm ever going to do while I'm hiking on the AT is leave this place. It is so comfortable. The bed I slept in last night it was just so soft, and the sheets were just so comfortable. And when I woke up this morning, it was pouring like buckets of rain pouring outside, and it's let up a little bit, but it is so hard to walk out the door of this place and get going today because it is gross out there, and it's going to be gross for about 4 or 5 more hours, and then it may have scattered rain showers for the rest of the day. So it's going to be a wet day, but I want to get out there and make progress. So the one downfall of this place, it doesn't have Wi-Fi, so that's a little bit of a disincentive to me. It's hard for me to keep up with all these videos and stuff if I don't have Wi-Fi to upload and get storage space on my phone. Anyways, all right, so the more important message is happy birthday to my mom. I did make a special video for her, and I'm hoping I can get it uploaded to the web today somewhere because I'd like to give it to her on her birthday, but I don't know if that's hey Mom, look, I got a halo behind me, I just realized. Anyways, Mom, I love you, happy birthday. I'll try to get my special gift uploaded to the web for you. We'll see how that works out. This one will probably come after it, so I'll be describing this all after the special video gets uploaded. It'll probably be uploaded before this one because, for one, it'll be a lot shorter. All right, I'm off to the rain here in about a half hour, and Boiling Springs is a neat little town, and so I'll walk through that in the rain, and then try to do about 20 miles. And I'm trying to find a place where I do not have to pitch my tent tonight. There is a I guess it's a hostel, but there's a place along the trail that's, I'm not sure it's managed by the ATC or something, but it's like a hostel, maybe just kind of an upgraded shelter. But I either want a shelter or that thing tonight because the rain is not going to be fun to deal with all day. I'm putting all my rain gear on today, which is 2 things, a pack cover and my raincoat. Hopefully I won't sweat too much in my raincoat, but I'm going to need it today. Okay, this is what I am choosing to walk out into this morning. Even the horses don't want to come out. They're way over there in that, you probably can't see them. But they're just standing out there looking at the rain like me, like, why would you want to be out in this crap? But I'm going to do it. Hopefully it'll let up by noon, and the second half of my day will get better. Okay, there goes my ride that dropped me off this morning. The lady's name was Lisa. Really nice lady that gave me a good night's stay at the little trailer apartment. And this is Boiling Springs again. This is where I left off yesterday. This is a great place to get a few clips, but man, I'm gonna stuff the phone, start walking, and hope it dries up by noon. There's an outfitter right there. I was in there yesterday getting some supplies. But I'm trying to pump myself up to get rolling here because it's not going to be fun or nice. And I hope that there's some place, like a lot of these streams, rivers, lakes are flush with water. So hopefully there's no major crossings for me, but I'm about to find out. Okay, I've gone almost absolutely nowhere. I've taken about 5 minutes of video today, and I've gone about 100 yards, seriously. Like, I just can't get out of here. The rain is kind of breaking up a little bit, so I was sitting back on the ATC. There's a little ATC place back there, the Appalachian Trail Conservancy, and and I was kind of waiting for the rain to let up a little bit, but I like this little town. Maybe that's another thing that's making it. And there's this great breakfast place right here in front of me, and I had garlic bread for breakfast this morning, but I'm so tempted to go in here and just get a coffee and let some more of the storm pass, because it is supposed to break up more. But I am piddling around, I'll tell you what. All right, screw it, I'm having breakfast. I still haven't gone anywhere. Man, this day has the potential to be very adventurous. There are trees down everywhere. All these, man, these rivers are like flush, almost flooding. So I don't know what lies ahead. But I just hope, I am getting to higher ground, so I think I'll be okay, but there's a lot of rain. Just ankle deep water right now. Some of it's ankle deep, but it's freezing, I'll tell you that. The water is cold. I think I gotta go up into those hills over there. That's my high point for the day. Probably looking at it, but that's good. Get me up out away from some of this water. But it might be rocky. That's the downfall. Back to the rocks. It's turned into just an absolutely beautiful day. There's still a slight crispness to the air, so the bugs are starting to come out, but it's still a little bit nice because it just hadn't warmed up enough yet. That rain really cooled everything off. It was down in the 60s before, and so that knocks the bugs way back, but they're definitely starting to get busy now. But it is super nice out here. Rain's completely gone, sun's coming out, getting a little humid. But the first thing that guy said to me when he came up to me before was, beautiful day, huh? And the sun hadn't even come back out yet, but he was totally joking around because, you know, everybody else is hunkered down a little too long. I just passed another guy who's southbounder, and he started June 15th. I started July 29th. So I just always think it's, the reason I point it out is, I guess, to brag partially, but also just so many people have said you're starting late to me, and I've tried to tell them it's not true, or I don't want to say it doesn't matter, but what does matter definitely is your pace and your plan. And so I'm not sure what plan other people had who started in May and June, who are on track to finish in December or January, but I think they're in for some misery that they can't even, you know, imagine. And it's going to get really hard in the Smokies when it's raining or snowing. And there's mornings when it's cold. It's hard to put on wet clothes even when it's 60 degrees out. Do it when it's 40 or 30. That's really going to be miserable. Anyways, I don't plan on doing any of that. I'm chasing vitamin D and the sun and the temperatures, and I'm gonna have some cold times, but for the most part, I'm gonna be done before it gets real cold. Fast current. Fast current.
Looks like it wants to breach somewhere. A little more rain. We want to spill over. So the whole trail is turned into often a creek, and I'm fording up and down creeks, depending on whether I'm going uphill or downhill. But I mean, pretty good flow. Like, I mean, it's like an actual creek. I think I've walked more through water today than on any path. Water is the path. A lot of water. Well, I'm about half hour, 45 minutes from where I want to stay for the night. So it's been a little slow today. Feet have been wet all day long, so, and it's pretty rocky. So slow going. That's all right. Hopefully this hostel will be nice. I'd like to ice my feet. I don't know if ice is going to be available, but that's really the only thing I need here. Otherwise, I might as well just stay at a shelter. Yeah, it'd be nice to have a mattress. So if they have mattresses, that would be nice too. But we'll see. I'm in an area called Pine Grove. I think that's what it is. And if it was summer, I think people normally take a swim here. Hikers come through here and drop the pack, take a swim. If I'm still going the right way. Nope, I missed it. So this is off the trail right here, but in the summer, I think a lot of hikers come out here and go for. My battery died, so up on my battery pack. But you can see again, this thing is fast, raging for the size stream it usually is. But pretty area. Here is the AT Museum in Pine Grove. I don't know if it's open, but I might check it out. Make a nice fire there. I guess I'll go out the actual trail. The actual trail's over here. All right, I'll get a shot of it again. So this says halfway, but I think I'm quite halfway. I got like 2 more miles to technically be halfway. There's the museum. I think it's closed. See what it says here, and then the hostel that I'm staying at. It's called Irons Masters Hostel or something like that. It's really close to here. Kind of a cool building too, as closed. I guess this used to be the midway point. It says 1069 to Springer and 1069 to Mount Katahdin, and that doesn't add up to 2193. So I guess just through the course of the years, the midpoint's a little bit past here for me. And there is the ice cream challenge. I don't know if that's here. Maybe that is here. There's a couple points that claim the midpoint. Anyways, I don't think the store is open. It's only open on weekends is what I heard. I'll go check it out though. So kind of a bummer for Sobos is once the season dwindles off, I guess they kind of shut this place down. But this is where people they get a half gallon of ice cream because they made it halfway, and you do the half gallon ice cream challenge. But I might have to try to do it somewhere else. I was gonna do it just for, I can't handle it, but I was gonna do it anyways. It'll put the hurt on my body, but I'm a traditionalist. So I didn't realize I was this close to the hostel, but I just ran right into it. And here it is, so I'm gonna check it out and get comfy, hopefully. Okay, I am chilling at the Iron Masters Mansion Hostel, and this place is a mansion. It is humongous, and my room's back over there, but I'm just in a little lounge area right now. I got my loner clothes on. I picked an appropriate hiker t-shirt. I forget what it says, but something about trail, some trail event, whatever. But I'm nice and comfy. I got a shower. I'm about to put my feet up and try to rest them a little bit. My left toe is giving me issues, and I think it's kind of messing up my ankle a little bit on my left foot because I'm compensating for it. But anyways, it's gonna be a good night. I'm gonna get a good night of rest, and I think I'm gonna get a really early start. Okay, so I'm in the secret room in the Iron Masters mansion, and evidently this was part of the Underground Railroad. We all climbed down here, and
Sorry, I didn't mean to blast you.
we're checking out the Underground Railroad, or the compartment for
So, did they go through